Y'all pardon me for coming on just slightly late. I just made a little pit stop to the store right quick to get a couple things. So, nevertheless, we're here. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope y'all having a good day. Yes. That's my camera. Ooh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are having a great morning. I'm having a good morning. Been rushing this morning a little bit. Oh, we are good though. Thank you guys for being here. Let's go ahead and get the disclaimer out the way. Everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion, and it is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay, it is Thursday. Praise God, y'all. We got one more day, Jesus, of the work week. We had I had a good pop-in yesterday for you guys. I told y'all yesterday I was going to pop in, do a little pop-in video so we could talk about this little Carson Blue and Ariane BS child. Oof. Child, it's a saga that, child, it just continues with the two of them. Twin enemies, that's what I'm going to call them, honey. Twin enemies. They act alike, they look alike, and they on some mess. Mess and miss, and Martell is orchestrating the BS. But nevertheless, if y'all did not get a chance to catch that pop-in video, please do that. Hit that like button. We acted up a little bit, child. We cracked some jokes. We drug some asses. We acted real uncouth. We did. But y'all check it out if you didn't. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss any other future pop-ins, okay? Yes, Lord. All right, so do we have celebrity news today? I don't think we have celebrity news today. This is going to be... We're going to be straight to the point today. That's how we going to roll. All right? We going to get right to the point today. I hope y'all got y'all coffee. Y'all got to work safely. It's looking like it's going to pour down raining today. Oh, Jesus. And I want my feet out. Why, Lord? Why? Trying to be cute. Got on these damn sandals today and it's going to rain. But anywho. All right, so... a little heads up for those of you who care. I'm going to check it out just to see what it's all about. Carlos is trying to expand his Kingdom Reign entertainment resume, it looks like. He has Love and Marriage Detroit that is set to air June the 24th, you guys. All right. Yeah, June 24th. The new episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville Detroit will be coming on. I felt like old Carson Blue should have waited, honey. You could have probably been on that show instead of coming to this boring ass Huntsville. That says that the episode for Detroit's new season will air, like I said, June 24th, and it's going to be at 9 p.m. on the OWN network, followed by a new episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I think it's Love and Marriage Huntsville going to go away briefly. Y'all know they do that little break, and then they come back. They do a short break too. So the new episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville will come on directly after the new episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville Detroit. Love and Marriage Detroit, okay? Hopefully it don't be as boring as the DC one, because I could not get with that one at all. Like, no lie. And I tried to watch Love and Marriage DC. I could not get into it, y'all. I really tried. I swear to you, I played on my phone more than I actually watched the damn show. It was just that boring. Like, for real. We'll see what it's giving. I'm going to try to watch an episode or two to see what they're talking about. I kind of read up on what the storylines were going to be. They're saying in the season premiere that secrets, past deeds will be haunting the couples as relationships cracks are exposed and issues surrounding faith, resentment, and broken lines of communication and all this other mess. They're going to be tackling it head on. We'll see what it's giving. I don't know. Somebody said I will not watch. A lot of people are blacking out. They're not supporting Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I don't even know if they're going to want to support this Detroit episode coming up. I don't know. People not feeling it. They're not feeling Love Marriage Huntsville, so I don't know how they're going to be feeling about this damn Detroit one. We're going to see. But I was trying to figure out why the hell Carson, since she's so close to the cast, and she follows Carlos King, I'm pretty sure he told her he was going to be doing a Love and Marriage Detroit coming up. if she's, you know, so buddy with him, because she was sure enough on her lives over there and on her platform telling Carlos King to get her on the show. Like, she's telling her fans and her followers, like egging them on to reach out to Carlos King and let them know to give her more scenes on the show. This girl really want to be on this damn show. Like, she do. Regardless of what she said in her life, I don't really need this show. I don't really have to be on here. I have a beautiful family. I have a lucrative business. You do, but you want to be on this damn show. Because I saw the comments where you was egging them on, asking them to reach out to Carlos and telling Carlos to give you some more airtime on this damn show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. When you should have waited and just went on to Detroit. When you from Detroit, girl. Love and Marriage Huntsville probably about to be out of here. So you chose the wrong area to be on, girl. People on the blackout. Did you not see the ratings for this damn show? The Love and Marriage Huntsville about to be out of here soon. They on the 100th episode, girl. So your ass should have waited and just stayed in Detroit, honey. I don't know, y'all. Shit crazy. But y'all know Carlos was saying he's bringing new stuff to the show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I ain't seen it yet. Have y'all? I'm not sure. This season has not been given what it needs to give. Maybe he's gonna be trying to adopt that attention towards the Detroit one. I think he done gave up on Love and Marriage Huntsville, to be honest. I think Carlos King giving up on Love and Marriage Huntsville. He just kind of letting the chips fall where they made with this damn show, because I think the cast, they not really getting along. Like I said, he done had to have a sit down with their ass and tell them get along, with their ass is not gonna be on the show. He's sick of it. He is focusing his attentions in other areas, okay, trying to build his Kingdom Reign entertainment repertoire so he can stay afloat. Because y'all know he ain't about to mess up his money. He like, y'all don't want to do right, damn it. Hey, I'm about to start another show. Y'all keep doing blackouts on my ass over here on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm going to go on and start Love and Marriage DC. Hell. And I'm going to go on and start Love and Marriage Detroit. They're going to be popping up everywhere. They're probably going to have an Atlanta one. We'll see. We'll see. Wherever they can be ratchet, that's where you're going to probably get the most of your ratchet too, Carlos. You can thank me later if you do Atlanta. Because you know they live to be ratchet there. But I'm feeling like, because somebody kind of brought it to my attention and I kind of thought about it, where I was thinking that Carlos is probably hoping, and a lot of the cast too, I think they're trying to push Melody out on this show. I think they're trying to push her off this damn show to make room for maybe Ariana. And I know she'll never be on the show, but I also know Melody was saying that she would never ever film with Ariana. That if Ariana was on the show, that was going to be an out for her. She's not about to let her eat off her, and she's definitely not filming with her. So I feel like they just really trying to keep bullying her to the point to where they break her and she just walk away, which then opens the door for Ariana to be on there to help Martell with his storyline, because he originally wanted her to be on there anyway, but Carlos said no, because he was saying, well, that's my real life. She's my son's mother. It would make sense for her to be on there. And Carlos was very adamant and was like, no. He don't want Ariana on there because she's so disrespectful. But I do believe if this mess continues and Melody just decides, because she already done made it to her 100th episode, so she's already gonna be, you know, she good. She done made it to where she needs to make it to. All right. So I don't know, guys. It's so many things going on with this damn show. I don't know. I really think, honestly, I think she should go ahead and bow out and leave. I don't see the point of even staying there, because the storylines don't even coincide to what is going on with her life. Melody just looks like a sore thumb sticking out on this show right now with everybody else, because nobody else has shown the kind of growth that she's shown on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So she just looks out of place now when she's sitting in meetings, these fake ass meetings, and filming scenes with them. It's just like she don't belong there anymore. She superseded her time on this show. I really feel like that. When I'm looking at the show now and I'm looking at her filming with Tisha and them, it's like she don't belong no more, because she's outgrown them tremendously. So I really feel like, you know, the show is going to be syndicated now since they made it to the 100th episode. I think she can go ahead and bow out gracefully, because the show is going down anyway. Not many people are watching it. The ratings are horrible. I mean, it's worse than it's ever been. It's worse than it's ever been. So wouldn't I be surprising if the OWN network go ahead and pull it from the show? I mean, hell, they pulled Greenleaf, which was doing well. I don't know what the hell they thinking about with Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I love me some damn Greenleaf when I watch Greenleaf. And the ratings were looking nice with that. But they discontinued Greenleaf, so I don't see why the hell they would keep Love and Marriage Huntsville on for too much longer if the ratings are not giving what they need to give and they keep going down, 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 down. And people are so displeased with all the letters that's being written to the director and the president of OWN and all this other stuff. It's so much going on, including the blackouts. This show gonna probably get snatched off the air. And I don't want to speak stuff into existence. I know it's Melody's baby, and I said this before, but they looking at numbers. They don't care about feelings. The network look at numbers. That's what keeps the show on the air. People are not watching. They are not going to hold up their platform, a space for this platform, for this damn show, and it's not giving what it's supposed to give. So they're going to have to make a decision in terms of what's going on. Carlos have done everything he could, including, I guess, I don't want to say threatening, but encouraging fans to get along, or they're not going to be on the show. He's done got rid of people like Destiny. He done sat Wanda down. Like, he's doing everything he can to help revive this show, and it's not working. We like, yeah, we don't like Wanda on the show, but then you done brought this person. We don't like this person either, so no, we still not watching. And he's sitting back watching the fact that his ratings are still dropping. And I know that don't make him happy, because that's representing his company, which is the Kingdom Reign Entertainment. He bragged like hell about this show. He used to be so excited about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now when he do interviews talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, he don't seem so excited. And I see that. I see that when he's talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Even when he interviewed Martell, and he said, well, Martell, what are your last words? Well, I just want to encourage people to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. He said, that's it. He didn't be like, oh, flipped over like, yeah, so you ain't want to promote your underwear line and your t-shirt line? He said nothing about that. It just seems weird. He's not as excited about a show that he used to promote so heavy. Every time you turn around, he was with that fake damn chipmunk laugh and going on and on about Love and Marriage Huntsville. He don't feel that way so much, and I feel like because he's got a little underlining something going on where he's not so happy with the star of the show. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. I feel like he's had a lot of conversations with Martell, and I said the other day he blames Melody for the ratings for this show because people, the millimeters, have been tearing him up, and Martell. The millimeters, I think he blames the millimeters because he said it at the reunion. Millimeters, y'all can leave me alone now. He's seeing these damn comments, y'all. He is feeling the heat from the millimeters. Everybody feeling the heat. Carson Blue feeling the heat from the millimeters. We done shook her soul until she just done went against her own word. I'm not going to speak on Ariane or put her out there, put her business out there unless she speaks. The millimeters was like, no, the fuck you won't. Oh, you gon' speak. You gon' talk. And we pressed the hell out of her until she spoke. Ariane ain't said a damn thing. Ariane wasn't going to say nothing. But the millimeters got some, y'all got some power. We got some, am I a millimeter? I guess. Some days I am, some days I'm not. I don't know, hell. I try not to be in cliques. I kind of stand alone. I like who I like, and I don't want to say I'm in a whole millimeter. I ain't out here like, activate, millimeters, activate. I'm not one of those. But I support Melody very heavy, and she knows that, and every time I go on her live, she knows, she acknowledges that. Y'all don't ever hear me talking greasy about her ever. I stay praising her and I stay promoting anything that she put out. I love me some Mel. I do. But I feel like, I really feel like that Carlos and Martell have had a lot of conversations, and I feel like he blames Melody and the millimeters for the direction of this damn show and the fact that the ratings are the way that they are. Because the majority of the people that watch this show are millimeters. I mean, you watched the 100th episode, did you not? The 100th episode where the most people that were up there talking about this show was the millimeters. We support this show heavy. So we have a lot of say-so in terms of what happens, in terms of petitions and pertaining to whatever is going on with this show. We have the power to make things happen with this show if we want to, because we are the majority viewers for this show. Period. Now, there's some other people who don't watch just to hate, like Peggy Hager. They'll be on those Facebook pages over there talking junk and creating drama, talking junk about Mel. She said, oh, I watched the show, but when Melody come on, I turn it, or I turn away, or whatever. But you still giving views. You don't understand that. You can turn away, but you're already counted as a viewer. Miss Hater. I don't think she know how it work. You are still counted as a viewer. So whether you like her or not, you are still supporting her show. Dummy. You know how that works? Damn. That's so stupid. That's like saying, I like ice water with no ice. I mean, bitch, it's still water, whether you put fucking ice in there or not. Take the ice out. I wanted ice water, but now I just want just regular water. Take the ice out. Bitch, it's still low-key ice water. You just took the damn ice out. The water's still cold. Drink the water and be quiet. So extra. Don't ask me for ice water and then ask me to take the damn ice out. Because you want to be bougie. Bitch, it's still ice water. Take the ice out. Drink shit and go sit down. People get on my nerves. I don't even want to be petty today. I think I used all my petty last night in my damn popping video, y'all. I swear to God. And I was tired as hell last night. But that's what it's giving me. So millimeters, please know y'all have more power than you think. Regardless to what Wanda and them have to say, baby. Millimeters, they rule the world. Like Beyonce's song said, girls rule the world. Them damn millimeters, y'all is ruling the world, baby. Y'all are making waves. Y'all are doing things. Thank you so much, Gertina Jones. We doing some things out here. We turning heads. We are turning heads. We are making shit happen with this damn show. And people are starting to recognize even Carlos King. All right, people are recognizing that. Okay, these damn millimeters, they is acting up. Carlos King is pissed about it. When he said that shit at the reunion, I said, ooh, regardless of what he said in his interview with Martell, I don't really care about what anybody have to say. It don't bother me. I don't respond to it, but you do. You low-key respond. Indirectly respond. And the fact that you said what you said is a response. I don't respond to. You letting us know that you hear and or see the comments that's being made about you, and it bothers you. But you can't do shit about it because you outnumbered. And the people that support you, the millimeters outnumber the bullshit. And that's just on period. They do. They do. They don't give a damn about no petition. You got these fools done put up a petition for Melody to get her off this show for 25 signatures. And I said it last night. Do you think 25 signatures is gonna even turn a head at on? They're gonna be like, what is this bullshit on my desk? Get the star of the show off of Love and Marriage Huntsville when she pitched the show with only 25 signatures. You're not making no waves with that. I mean, you're just not. You just not. You just not. And even if you do, she probably getting ready to be on her way out anyway. This girl got her own damn production company. You not stopping her bag. She's doing better than anybody on the show. So that's just going to only give her more time to focus on being even greater. That's all that's going to do. I don't know why people feel like that's going to make her, that's going to destroy her to not be on this damn show. Because honestly, she does look a little miserable sitting there filming with them. And when I look at her on the show, I'm like, she don't really look like she's happy to be on this damn show no more. But it's like she's just kind of sticking it out and kind of putting up with the bullshit, especially with Martell trying to film with him because she's giving him camera time after all the shit he did to her. It's looking like, baby, no. And you would think that he would be grateful that she's been sticking her neck out in that way to even want to film with him, to put money in his pocket. And I get it why she's doing it, because she don't want his ass to not have anything, because this is all he has. If he don't have this damn show, he really gonna pop off. He really gonna pop off because he's desperate now. We done talked about this whole revenge porn bullshit. Like, he is doing some stuff he should not be doing out of desperation and anger. So I'm not even gonna sit here and say what I wish that she would do, because I think Melody knows Martell well enough to know how to deal with him and how to deal with him. You know, how to deal with him and what to do when it comes to Martell. Because she know him better than anybody. You were married to him for 12, 13 years. Okay? It's sad to have to sit back and watch the stuff from afar and can't do anything about it. But I feel like behind the scenes, she's handling him in the best way that she knows how. She has children with him, you know. And that's just how it works. It's just how it works. Martell, honey, is a whole biatch out here. And he only has that energy, you guys, towards women. And how do I know that? I ran across some tea where two of Melody's family members, I think they're her cousins, spoke out about the incident that happened at the kids' skate party, you guys. Episode 5, I want to say, to be exact. So season 6, episode 5, where Mariah and Boss Baby's skate party, where Martell came and crashed the party uninvited. Okay, now they're saying that he actually that production edited the hell out of that episode, and they edited it so much that Miss Van, Melody's mama, who was there, they didn't even show her except for like a little clip where she was in the little atrium part where Martell was doing all that screaming. Why they did that, I don't know, because from my understanding, she was saying she's been filming some scenes. So I don't know why they cut her out of that, but they edited the hell out of that episode. And according to Melody's cousin, and her name is Jamila Rogers, they were saying that Martell piped all the way down when Melody's family member, which is a guy, approached him when he came to that party uninvited. So what we saw, it kind of didn't all the way go the way that it went. Do y'all get what I'm saying? They're saying that he came there and wanted to be on and one of Melody's male cousins approached him and stepped to him, and he brought that shit all the way down. He won't on that like he tried to be, like the way we see him be with females, like the way he tried to run up on Mel, like what we've been hearing that he do with Ariane. They say he piped it all the way down. He did not have that energy. The same way he did with Todd, want to stick his hand out to him after he done talk shit about him. He don't have that energy with men, I'm seeing. So Melody's cousin, she comes out and she says, yep, says that he was actually escorted in by my cousin to speak and say goodbye to the kids. She says, and says that, and he definitely did not have that energy that he had with Auntie, meaning Miss Van, and with my cousin. It says that he piped down real quick when that other cousin, the male cousin, stepped to him. Okay, all that hollering he was doing, he piped down when the male cousin came and approached. But all that was edited out. Y'all know Martell, he buck up on the females, all right? He got all the heat for females. You saw he tried to be on that buck with Kenya Moore on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But that cousin said he piped it all the way down. Now, Mel's other cousin, by the name of Brittany Rogers, she came forward and said that, and just to let y'all know, says that production definitely edited it down to make it look real bad. It says that he didn't walk in until after the conversation that they had, almost getting tore into. But once again, she said that that she saved him. All right. She says that just know when one of our cousins walked through the door, says that he backed all the way down, and production didn't want to show that on the show. So they edited it down to where Martell looked like he was the aggressor when that's not what it was. Because Mel's family, I told y'all, but that was mostly who was there, mostly her family and close friends and people that she invited. But they didn't show where they checked Martell and actually escorted him out. They just showed Martell walking out. That's not how it happened. He was escorted out. And one of Melody's male cousins went up to him, is from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, and actually dealt with Martell in terms of not putting hands on him, but to the point to where he piped it down and he went on there like he was on the show. Because y'all heard him screaming to the top of his lungs. And when that cousin walked in, they said he got his ass together. He won't on that. But production edited it to the point to where it looked like Martell was the aggressor, and that's not how it was. He went there with the notion of acting a fool, but when he got there, he realized he was outnumbered. And that's how he was too. He backed down too at the Real Housewives of Atlanta premiere, whenever they showed him at Sonya's husband's party, when he got into it with Kenya. And I thought it was such a bitch move of Sheree to call Martell over there to a conversation where women were talking about something, because then you put him in a situation for him to argue with females. And I thought that was a bitch move of Sheree. I thought that was a huge bitch move of her to do that. Because if you're having a conversation with women about something, even if it's about him, I feel like the women should have talked and let Martell out of it. Because she said, oh, this is about Martell. Hold on, let me call him over here. No. You a woman. You speak up. Let them bring you the tea and all this that they bring it to you. You don't need to call Martell over there for what? For what? He's a man. A man should not be in women conversations, and that's the problem that I have with the men on Love and Marriage Huntsville. They speak up too much in women conversations. Marceau does it as well. Stay out of women business. That's the same problem they had with Peter Thomas on Real Housewives of Atlanta. What is it with these Mitch niggas? I gotta call them Mitches. What is it? That y'all can't keep y'all mouth shut and stay out of women business. Damn. Women can't have a conversation without y'all twisting y'all wide hip ass up in there and giving y'all 2 cents that nobody asked y'all about. What you calling Martell over there for? You can't have a conversation and defend yourself? What, he's supposed to be your bodyguard? What you scared of? Miss, ain't nobody gonna check you, boo. They was checking your ass. That's why you called him over there. And you were embarrassed because you didn't want them to put you on Front Street. That's what it was. Martell is a whole biatch. He was happy to come over there and argue with a female. He was happy to do that shit. I was like, bruh, sit your ass down somewhere. Sit your ass down. We ain't seen you buck up on no man. And then when you did buck up on at the Madonna party, that was what, towards Marceau, and all y'all did was wrestle. I ain't seen no licks thrown. That mess was for TV. From what Mel's cousins was saying, Martell he ain't about that life like that. Not with no man. But he buck up on women because he's a bitch like that. He is. He'll buck up on a woman. He ain't have the heat when that cousin stepped to his ass though at Mariah and them party. That's so sad. That is so sad. That is so sad. But you could visibly tell that he was pissed. On the Real Housewives of Atlanta episode, you could tell he was visibly pissed that they called him out. It wasn't shit he could do about it. It was the truth. You were caught in your lie, sir. You were caught in your lie. Trying to say that you didn't message this woman and found out that you did. Because he got all in the car. Yeah, that kind of pissed me off that Kenya stepped to me like that. I'm sure it did. But you looked around and you saw all those men there at that party and you knew you were outnumbered and you could not be on your bullshit like you do over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville running up on women. You saw Todd was standing there. You saw Sonya's husband was there. You saw so many other husbands were there. There was a lot of men up in there. You ain't fooling nobody. Yeah, you got muscles, but you ain't got the balls. You don't. That's on period. You got hands for women, not the men. You scared of women. That's why you stay bucked up so you can swell up like Incredible Hulk on a woman. But a real man gonna be like, bitch, what? What you want? You want this heat? Do you want it? He gonna back all the way down. Martell used to be bullied as a child. Okay, so he's determined as a grown-ass man that now he's going to be a bully, but he's scared to do that with females because he used to get his ass whooped as a child. He used to get beat up as a kid, and he spoke about that. He used to always get beat up as a child. Notice, kids that used to be bullied real bad as kids, they grow up, a lot of them turn out to be police officers. And they use their position and they use their power to bully other people. Martell uses the fact that he got these muscles and what he want women to think that he is. He try to scare people and he want that look. He got to have that look. That's why he stay in the gym. He ain't really about that life. That's why he stay in the gym to appear that he got hands like that. He ain't got hands like that. He got mouth. He got a smart ass mouth. He got a smart ass mouth, but he ain't got hands like that. But he'll do that to a woman because he can overpower her. But he used to get his ass whooped royally growing up. And his own mama didn't even give a damn. Because she used to tell him stop whining and then turn around and whip his ass again. That's what he grew up having to deal with. And we saw that play out on the show. She didn't give a hot damn about him getting bullied. She told him stop that crying because you acting like a little punk. Stop crying. Man up. Go somewhere and play. That's what that was. So now he done grew up into be a grown man because he wasn't protected. And he's leashing that anger out on females because his own mother did not protect him. So that energy that he really has for his mother, he's deflecting that onto other women. That's how it works. And I'm sure he get his mama that heat too. Probably off camera, and I said it before. His mama's scared of him. She's scared of him. Because she's totally his yes man. Martell could do no wrong with his mama. She is totally scared of him. And I believe he done snapped on her ass a few times. And she scared him. She see how big he is now. He ain't no little Martell no more. He a grown-ass man with muscles. And so he's able to scare her like he do other women, like Ariana. Ariana's scared of him. That's why she's willing to commit crimes and do whatever he asks her to do, because she's scared. He done showed her a side of him that probably we never seen. Because Martell got split personalities. He get in interviews and he's a completely different person. I watch him. His body language and everything. Martell got split personalities. People that meet me, genuinely, they like me. But then behind closed doors, you on this shit here. Screaming and hollering and acting crazy. He wants to be liked so bad. I don't think Martell had a lot of friends growing up. Okay? That's why he's fighting to stay in the position that he's in right now with this damn show. Martell is able to run around with celebrities now. He loves that. So that getting snatched away from him, that's going to fuck him up royally. Because I don't think he really had no friends. He got picked at because he grew up poor. So a lot of people didn't want to fool with him like that. So that's why he chose to be in sports. Because usually people who are good in sports, he said he was good in sports. So with him being good in football, a lot of people would praise him, and he loved that because he didn't get that at home. Y'all see where I'm going? He got praised from playing football and playing sports, and they said he was so good that at one point it looked like he might get like a scholarship or get picked up to play like pro ball. So he was getting praised a lot by like coaches. He probably had girlfriends. Y'all know the girls flock to the guys that play, football real good, especially if they're the football star. So he was able to get that attention from other people that he didn't get growing up as he got older. And then to meet Melody Cherie, who was already known for who she was. She was already making waves back then. So for him to date her and to be able to be around her and then marry her and then become the person that he is today, that pisses him off that he's lost that. Because he sees himself going back to the place where he used to be of people not fooling with him. He finally feels accepted in life now because he didn't have that as a child. And now it's slowly getting snatched away from him. That suit line he put out, that's not going to go well, and that's going to further make him spiral out of control. Watch what I tell you. Martell finally feels accepted. He felt more accepted being with Melody and being on this show. That's all he talk about. He don't promote his stuff. He couldn't even remember that he had items that he needed to promote. Please watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, because he want to make sure that his spot is secure on this damn show. All right, let's keep going. Marcel Scott, you guys, was seen in Carson Blue, the girl that was seen on the episode, seen in her comments, you guys, going back and forth with females. And even went as far as telling one of the females, thank you so much, Tisha J, for the super chat, dear. And was even seen going back and forth and even telling one of the women on Carson's page to tell that to her face. They were going back and forth with Carson about why is she on the show. They was reading her. They was talking cash trash about her. Marceau was going back and forth with women in the comments on Carson's, in the DMs on Carson's page, and gonna tell one of the women on there, you should say that to her face. What you doing in women conversations? He stay in the DMs. For you to have so many businesses, Marceau, where you always saying you so busy, you can never do nothing with your children, you can never go nowhere with Tisha and your family, but you got time to sit on social media and be in other people's DMs and arguing back and forth with women and egging on conversations that your ass shouldn't even be in. Another BAN. Biatch ass nigga. Sitting your ass online when you need to be somewhere fixing some shit. What you doing with a builder's license? The only thing you building is conversation with women. That's all I see. You went out here and got your builder's license for what? You ain't doing shit. But send your ass on social media and other women's business, just like Martell, just like Maurice. Y'all stay in women business. What you doing on Carson Blue page? Now I'm finding out Carson used to be an exotic dancer in Detroit before she decided to be a real estate agent and stopped doing that. Before she decided to be a hairdresser. And it don't look like she's too great at that from what I've seen. I already showed y'all last night when she did Wanda hair at the reunion. That shit looked a mess. And it says she be doing Tisha hair. I ain't really seen no hairstyles where I'm just like, girl, I ain't seen that yet. So I can't really give you your flowers in the hair department either. I need to see some more work from you. It's looking real crazy. So do they know her from Detroit, from her being an exotic dancer? Like, damn, what is the connection? Why you all up this girl ass and she a whole married woman and you a married man? Marceau stays in the DMs on some bull mess. Ain't nobody asked you nothing. Who you tell somebody you need to say that in her face? Why are you egging on and instigating bullshit online like a whole female? Who are you, sir? Or ma'am? Because you act like a female. Let me give you ma'am. Who are you, ma'am? Go somewhere and put your damn toupee on. I showed y'all the picture where he trying to grow his hair out, looking like he got on a damn toupee. Go put your toupee on and sit your ass down somewhere and stay out of women's business. Stay on social media on the mess. Now she's supposed to be, like I said, a whole stripper back in the day, honey. I said, now I see the connection why she probably told that shit to Ariana and them, and that's probably the connection of why she was hanging around with Martell. Now she is a married woman, like I said, but Martell was also a married man. Ariana didn't give a hot damn, and I'm trying to figure out what's the connection and why you felt so connected to being around Ariana and Martell. Miss, I don't know him, but you really know him. And I said last night, I gotta, ride with you on your receipts. You were reputable with your receipts. But I feel like it's something deeper with this girl. And for her to be so close with the cast members now, especially the men who are married on this show, Maurice follows her. Marceau follows her. Carlos King is now following her. Probably Martell too. I don't know. Hell. It's giving crazy, y'all. It's just giving crazy. Why is Marceau allowed to always be in women's face? Tisha don't never check him on that. That's just weird to me. My husband can never be arguing back and forth with no woman, and definitely not all up in her damn face. Instead of inviting her places and stuff. That's just weird, y'all. That's just super weird to me. Women are allowed to be in, Marceau is always allowed to be in women's faces. He's always, and then it said he was getting Carson cars and stuff like that. I said it last night. That's just hella inappropriate because she's got a husband to do that for her. What you getting her cars for if her car breaks down? That's not your place to do that. That's not your place to do that. Marceau is allowed to do a little bit too much when it comes to women, and I don't get it. I don't get it with Tisha. I don't get it with Tisha that you sit back and allow your husband to be inappropriate like that. You know he's on social media being inappropriate with women, having inappropriate conversations, and you don't address that shit because he's always on there. I always see him in the Love and Marriage, on the Love and Marriage chat page and the page on there talking to women. Going back and forth in comments with women. Tisha, you need to check your husband, sis. You need to check your husband. And then get on TV talking about, Tisha, I don't have time to bring you flowers. Tisha, I don't have time to go on vacation. I'm so busy. You do have time. You make time. People make time for what they want to do. You make all the time in the world to be on there, on these pages, having conversations with these women and all up in the DMs. I don't know what his obsession is with this Carson chick. Maybe she reminds him of Ariana's sister who he was trying to holler at. Because Ariana already put it out there that Marceau was trying to holler at her sister, who kind of favors her too. And I already said that Carson really favors Ariana. Marceau seems to have a type with the women that he likes to run with. I'm just saying. He has a little type. He like them light skinned. Well, he like the pretty face girls. Ain't nothing against Tisha. She ain't ugly. But the type of women that it seems like he's attracted to and that he keeps trying to be hollering at behind the scenes is don't look nothing like Tisha. Nothing like Tisha. In no way, shape, or form. Don't look anything like Tisha. He got a type. And I keep saying, girl, you need to watch your husband. You might have, I know he ain't run out there and get that vasectomy for nothing. Marceau didn't go out there and get that vasectomy for nothing. Okay? Because Tisha, you sure did say on your page when Tiffany announced that she was pregnant, you were saying that you tried to throw out a little subliminal to Marceau talking about you would like to have another baby. And he shot that shit down real quick. He won't try to hear that at all. You need to watch your husband, sis. And you need to watch him around this Carson Blue chick. Because even though she's married, like I said, I don't 100% trust that. I would not trust no woman like that around my husband. Especially if she was hanging around with and being around Ariane. Because we already know how she get down. And she has a lot of the same traits as Ariane. Okay? And even after Ariane told you she was dating a married man, you were still friends with him. So that lets me know where your morals lie. Period. Your morals lie the same way Ariane's do. You just didn't want to get tied up in some bullshit that was going to land you in jail. That's why you cut ties, okay? And they probably asked you to be in a threesome, and I say allegedly. They probably asked her ass to be in a threesome allegedly. Because Martell, you already put it out there that you like threesomes now. Since your ass was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because you thought that Sheree's little chef was going to be a threesome on there. That's what you were hoping for. So we know how you get down, sir. Mr. I'm a great father. But let's get on out of here. Thank you guys for being here this morning, child, for Car Chronicles. What we got, 993, almost 1,000. Thank y'all with 440 likes. Please, let's get the likes up. Thank y'all for the super chats this morning. Thank you for any cash apps that you may have sent. Thank you guys for the likes as well, okay? Please subscribe to this channel if you did not. Thank you, Moz, for doing a great job. Also, thank you, Caramelians, for being here. Thank you for any content creators that joined us today as well, all right? Y'all have a great day. It is Thursday. We will have Dragiversary. We're going to pop in. Try to act up a little bit, okay? Yes, Lord. Love you guys all the way that way. Have a good day, okay? Bye.